Hi, we are back again speaking about insurance. And first of all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for everybody in all the world who's have now night and morning or afternoon, colleagues, people who's in research and in the sport insurance, and who would like to educate insurance. We speak last time about health insurance revolution part 1 and how its human body become like a car, changing like a spare part. He will change the spoiled part and put a new part. That's what we are. We become like a car. No problem. This is the life. And there is a car, there's expensive car, there is a cheap car. So everybody depends on his situation and his policy, actually, how much the amount of his body's cost. Now I speak about again I will speak about the health insurance revolution part 2. And in this part, I will speak about the spare part, human spare part costs, each part. As we know, the eyes, the cornea, it costs nearly 24,000 and more. The heart, it costs nearly 190,000 and more, dollar of course. And the blood, which is going round our body, they sell it by liter. Oh my God. We are selling our blood by liter. The liter, it costs $373. Okay. And the liver costs nearly 575,000 and more dollar. The kidney, nearly 226 and more thousand. And the skin, just imagine, even the skin they sell it. Oh my God. The skin they sell it inch by inch, The skin they sell it by inch, $10 for inch square. Oh my, it's amazing. The skeleton, last time we showed the skeleton. The whole skeleton actually, they sell it $2.5 million. It's amazing. The liver, it costs nearly, where's the liver? The lung. Here, the lung. It costs nearly $575,000 and more. Even the hair, they sell it by inch. The inch for the hair is $308 for the inch. Also the stomach, 508, and imagine more of that, more for the human body. They say that the human body, which is 70 kilogram, it contains nearly a milligram to something milligram from gold, and 175 milligram from platinum. They will dig us in the future to, find out if there's a gold or diamond. So this is the future. After speaking all this amount, the insurance cover this time, insurance policy, it's cover only health insurance. if you will called, you will be in the hospital for something, small operation for high BP, diabetes and something. Before diabetes and high BP they are not covered, but now they are. And the teeth, some of them they cover the gum, some of them they are not. But there is a policy for a transparent parts of a human, which is costly. How much the policy, insurance policy for this it will be? How much the client he will pay to have this policy? Actually, you will say maybe nobody knows, of course, when it will happen, how it happens. Maybe it's happened by an accident. It's happened because genetic of the family. It's happened because of things human do it, and so on. But how the insurance company will fix this policy for transparent, human spare part? There is, we have now in Bahrain that the government make a number and a card for each Bahraini. This card, which is for government, of course, hospital, it's shown his name and so on, and he take the health care. And this time he's not paying, of course. The government is paying as usual, and anything it's for transparent here or overseas, the government is pay for it. But the future, nobody knows what will happen in the future. Everything change. Does this develop, reach up to the client or the citizen people? They have to pay an amount for it. Nobody know. Things is changing. And also, if we speak about the transparent, today they are looking from human to human. A donor, there is a donor free. Some of them they give free. Some of them they want a amount, and some of them there is a black market. Too much black market around the world, selling everything you want, for a student, for whom want to put for his eyes, and also for all that, what we can say that the future will change. It's now happen now. They make an artificial parts for the human, for things, There's I think a heart artificial, which is they keep it outside in a bag, and there is things also something, but in the future, near future, or it's take more 10 years more or less, it will be all human body will be an artificial, like an artificial hand, artificial liver, or artificial lung, or artificial everything they are using, head, could be. But is the insurance company start making any study or research for this amount? Let's say we have nearly, in this body we have two person, they want to make an hard transparent. Each one, the hard, he buy it, and nearly it will cost $3,000. $3,000 for 2 person, and the doctor cost who will make the operation, and also the ICU, how long he will stay in it, hospital, how long he stay in it, the reputation, how long he need this to heal, how long is need, and more. This 190,000 and more, or 3,000 cost and more, it will come nearly $500,000. This $500,000, the client, he can't pay it. As we say, this is your health. You want, pay. You don't want, it's up to you. Fine for you, anything. Anybody in the road, a doctor, sorry for that word. As any human, sometimes people, they are any humanity, they say things like that. They'll go for anybody cheap, will make for you. Take your heart with you in the bag and knock the door from door to door. Maybe you will find it cheap to make for you this transparent. But a human become same as a sport car. A sport car is very expensive. Maybe sometimes the sport car, the engine of a sport car, it's come more than 500,000, $500,000 maybe. It depends on the engine and what's in, and so on. I wonder if we will make the calculation for this policy, how we can do the percentage for it. Let's say we have 100 person, he have an insurance cover. This 100 person client, they ask for a transparent part, different. One of them, he say kidney, one say liver, one say heart, one say cornea, one he say lung, and so on. How we make this percentage to reduce the amount for the client, and instead he pay, let's say yearly 1,000, he can pay 200, 500, 600, because this accidentally things happen. You don't know what it will happen, Maybe it's happened after 1 year, maybe it's happened since you are coming to this life. One day you have, or 1 hour you have the problem, things that's happened, and maybe it's come when it's happened after 50 years in your age 20 or 100 maybe. And I will speak about this what we say 100 now, person he live in 100 in another video separately, because as we know that the people, they are now their ages become more, they live up to 90, 60 and 100, some of them 100 and more, and we don't know, maybe in the future this number increase or decrease, nobody knows. So the important now, we are thinking about the percentage and the possibility amount that this client can pay it yearly for a transparent any part of his body. It will be a separate policy or a health insurance policy, same as the usual one, but include a part for let's say transparent, like as we say, number one, transparent any part of your body, it costs so and so and so and so, which is include amount payment for this month, so and so and so and so. It is a possibility to do it, of course, but the amount, I think it will be increased, and maybe the client, he will agree it, and maybe he's not agree it. And something amazing, you know, human body is really amazing. And as they say, always they are discovering something. Always they discover something in a human body, in his bone, in his, you know, we have extra vein. We have extra vein and artery, you know, which they can remove part from here, they put in the heart, or they put even the nerve. The nerve also, which is from the brain up to all the body, it's also extra. They can remove part from one side to another side. Of course, you will say, why you am speaking about health things, you know? You are not doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not doctor, but I study 1 year in Science Health College in Bahrain. 1 year I study autonomy, bone, many things about the human body. I study all these things, you know, in English language. And it was amazing, you know, to know that the human body, it's really something, you know, genius. It's look like a puzzle, how to work on it. Okay, let's go back to our important part, which is the policy, how we can fix a suitable percentage amount for the client to pay it, including with, let's say, article mention one part of your body transparent, it could be covered. This policy in health insurance, maybe it's in the future it will appear, or maybe it will be something else. They say there is the insurance cover in some country. There is an you know, they cover this one. No problem. So I speak too much about it, and my brain is thinking about more things and things. So we take a rest now, and thank you for everything, and thank you for listening and to hear me and follow me and understand the things I want to appear it for everybody. See you then. Bye.